Local exposure.
We want to thank you guys for joining us in this live stream tonight in support of Give DeKalb County. We are so excited. Make sure you stay tuned.
Tonight is going to be all about fun, positivity, creativity, and unity in our community.
We have over 20 nonprofits here to inform and entertain, so make sure you stay tuned.
We have a special guest, Janine, here from the DCNP to give us live updates on how things are going throughout the night.
All right, first up, Janine, let's see how it's going.
Thank you so much, Ed and Dana. I am here at the DC News Desk, and we are having an exciting day on Give DeKalb County 2026. If you haven't heard about it, you've been paying attention, you drive around town, listen to the radio. If you haven't, Give DeKalb County is an amazing giving day with over 150 nonprofits participating today. So make sure you donate. You have up until midnight tonight, so you still have a few hours here, but the clock is ticking. So let's get a quick update of where we're at in that fundraising so far. Looking in, we are coming in at $1,962,942. To get to there by dinner time seems like a really exciting number to be at. So thank you to everyone in the community who has already donated, and thank you to everyone who's thinking about donating and maybe just needs that little extra push to make that impact in your community. So we have over, as Eddie and Dana said, over 20 organizations participating with us tonight. And we've got our first one on deck. Watch them rehearse. And guys, this is going to be a really fun one. This entire evening is going to be filled with so much fun, so much creativity. So let me walk this mic over to our friends at Rooted for Good.
Thanks, Janine. Good evening, DeKalb County. I'm your host, Carson Paris. Welcome to Rooted for Good's The Price Ain't Right, the only game show where grocery prices will absolutely shock you. Now we're going to take it over to Brad to see who tonight's contestant is.
Heather Edwards, come on down. You're tonight's only contestant on The Price Ain't Right.
I have been to a grocery store recently, and I'm still recovering.
Well, welcome, Heather. Tonight you're going to be playing Price That Plate, where you're going to guess the prices of everyday grocery items. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Your first item of the evening is eggs. How much do you think for those dozen eggs?
All right, a dozen eggs. I'm thinking maybe $2.97.
Ooh, we wish. Actual price is $6.39.
For eggs? Do they come with a chicken?
All right, well, your next item is a gallon of milk. How much does that cost?
For a gallon of milk, how about we go with maybe $3.74?
Oh, you're getting closer, but not quite. The actual price is $4.99. All right. Here you go. Time to recover yourself. Last item. A meal for a family of 4. How much does a spaghetti dinner cost?
Well, I haven't done, very good so far. So what does the audience think?
$10, $20, 16.
$17.34. All right. Why don't we go with, how about $13.89?
$13.89. The actual price is $18.34.
Oh my gosh, for spaghetti night? I didn't realize it required a payment plan.
And that, folks, is where this stops becoming a game. For one meal, this is just one meal. For a lot of our neighbors, these prices aren't surprising, they're overwhelming.
This could be dinner or the reason someone skips it.
But this is where you come in. Through our mobile pantry and Genoa locations, we're able to make sure that our neighbors don't have to go without.
Because when you give, your dollar stretches further. What costs this much at the store can turn into multiple meals for a family.
Tonight, you set the price. Whether it's $25, $50, or $100, whatever you give helps make sure a neighbor doesn't have to worry about what's for dinner.
That's neighbors helping neighbors. Give now and help Rooted for Good make sure no one goes without a meal.
Thanks so much, guys.
We really appreciate that. Was an amazing start. Next, we have St. Vincent de Paul. Let's take it away, Dana and Joyce.
Thanks, Ed. Now we're here tonight with Joyce from St. Vincent de Paul. Joyce, tell us about St. Vincent de Paul.
Hi, Dana. Thank you so much for having us here. It's an honor and a privilege to tell you a little bit about St. Vincent de Paul. We are an all-volunteer organization. All of our volunteers help our neighbors in need throughout DeKalb County. We primarily support them, the neighbors that are in need of financial support for rent assistance or utilities assistance. And so we help with that. We provide financial assistance to those neighbors that are in our northern Illinois or northern DeKalb County. And we also have a supply closet too. So it's kind of like a food pantry, but it's supplies.
So how can we help you tonight?
Well, we're really, really grateful for everybody that's already donated to Give DeKalb County because this is an amazing community. Everybody's been so generous. We're really excited about the dollar amounts and the totes that we see coming in, and we're really thankful for that because we need that for our neighbors. We find that rent assistance, I'm going to quote a quote here, has improved our neighbors' situations by 40-some% with the help of St. Vincent de Paul.
There's a lot of people who need help out there.
They really do, and right now, of course, the economy is really bad, and some of our neighbors have told us that the most important thing that they love about their assistance from St. Vincent de Paul is the kindness and caring of our volunteers. So that's really important too. So we're really glad to be able to do that.
You have a great group of people over at
do.
St. Vincent de Paul. So how can they help? How can they support St. Vincent de Paul tonight during Give DeKalb County?
Go to Give DeKalb County website and look us up and St. Vincent de Paul and make a donation would be wonderful. We'd appreciate that. Or to help all the local organizations. They're all very worthy and very, very much in need at this time of the year.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Joyce, for joining us tonight. And up next, we're going to be queuing up for Sycamore Education Foundation. So you guys will be up next here. And, yep. Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you
so
having
much
me.
for your information.
With Sycamore Education Foundation. They are near and dear to our hearts because they are here actually helping us out today a little bit. So we really appreciate everything that the SEF does. Jenny, tell me more about SEF. What do you guys do in the community and what's going on today for Give DeKalb County?
Well, thank you for doing this and for having us. And I apologize, I'm losing my voice because I've been campaigning for SCF all day. But Sycamore Education Foundation is like the nonprofit arm for the Sycamore School District. So we provide things that the school budgets can't provide. We like to say that those are the moments that wouldn't have happened otherwise. And we start from little Spartans all the way up to our graduating seniors. Just kind of recent impact for the 2025-2026 school year, we have donated over just under $24,000 to all of our students, and that has actually gone across from high school all the way down to our Spartans, our little Spartans. So that's the high school, the middle school, elementary schools, and our little Spartans. We also are fortunate that we get to administer a lot of our scholarships to our graduating seniors, and so that is about equivalent to about $20,000, so that we are able to go through DCNP for that, as well as some of our endowments that families leave behind. So that's another great way to leave a legacy for the Sycamore community. And just kind of moving forward, some of the notable programs that SEF has benefited over the years right now is Spartan TV. And so we're fortunate that everybody here, like this set, is pretty phenomenal. It's very like high-end, like world class, like we're on a real TV set. So this is something we're very proud of. This started with an SEF grant, and the students and the faculty started it from the ground up to what it is today. And so it's all across elementary, all the way up through high school now. It's a pretty impressive thing that I wish I would have the opportunity to have when I was in high school. Some of the additional things that we did this year, we provided a rock tumbler for some fourth graders at Southeast, a listening library. We have done spiral robots and coding programs at the middle school. We also did some calculator software at the high school. So we are able to impact all levels of education. I brought with me here my friend Kevin Boltz. He is a middle school teacher, and I would like to just have him talk about SEF for a minute.
Yes, I'm the CT STEM curriculum director at our curriculum department chair at the Sycamore Middle School, and we benefited so much from the very beginning of the vision that we had, from the power tools that we first got nearly 10 years ago, to this year getting pen lays and different adaptive stuff for all of our kids. And what SEF has done for our program has transcended the career and engagement that we can do with our students so that when they get to high school, they are prepared and ready to do career and exploration activities all throughout the county.
Thank you. Kevin has won some pretty impressive Meadow Awards lately for all his hard work at the middle school, so we're very fortunate to have him. I just want to take a moment to say thank you for all of our sponsors this year that have been amazing. We have Green Closet Creative, Brian Bemis Toyota, Brad Manning Ford, Shelley's Gaming and Lounge, Source One Mortgage, American Realty, Sauber Manufacturing, Sycamore Dentistry, and CMJ IT Solutions. They have been with us for not even just this year, but many of them have been with us for a couple of years and supporting us. And I think the biggest thing that I would like everyone to take home after today and all the hard work that everybody puts in to give, this is one of my favoriteest days. It's really, really exciting. Not only do we get to take the giant grant checks into the classrooms, that's another fun day for me, but just being here and feeling the energy has been really, really energizing, motivating, and it just feels good to be part of a small community. So if there's a way you can give back, whether it's to SEF or any organization, I think the biggest takeaway is that Sycamore has been a really great community to me. I was born and raised here. I'm an alumni, and I came back to raise my family here for that same reason. I wanted them to have the benefits and just the overall sense of community and pride that I had growing up here. So every dollar counts. Give back, and when it comes to education, we want to make sure that we can provide the things that really stick for kids, that kind of, perks their interest and builds them up so that they get excited about maybe a career with, television broadcasting or communications. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Jenny. Thank you all for coming out. SEF does an amazing job in our community, and without Spartan TV tonight, this would not be happening. So thank you so much, and thank you, Spartan TV. You guys are doing an amazing job tonight. Let's give it up for Spartan TV. Okay, next up, we have FLAP Dana is going to be doing an interview here. You want to give that mic? Yes, thank you so much.
Up next, we have Claudia Olivieras from Farm Workers and Labor,
Sorry, it's the Farm Worker and Landscaper Advocacy Project.
Okay, Farm Worker, Landscaper, and Advocacy Project. All right, so Claudia, tell me about the project that you work on and tell us more about it. I'm unfamiliar with it.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you for allowing this space so that we can talk about our mission. So I'm the bilingual manager of programs at FLAP, the Farm Worker and Landscaper Advocacy Project. And our mission is to improve working conditions and opportunities completely free of charge for those in our low-wage industries, which would include restaurant workers, farm workers, landscapers, poultry, snow removal, and all of our services are completely free of charge.
And you were telling me that you serve the DeKalb County area. Can you tell us some of the work you do here?
Sure, thank you. We cover the entire state of Illinois, so it's all 102 counties. And what we do is we provide workplace Know Your Rights presentations. We also collaborate with 7 different consulates. And during that, we are able to litigate employment cases, focus on eviction, and we also help facilitate dual citizenship in order to avoid family separation.
It's amazing work that you're doing in our community. So how do people get in touch with you, and who do you serve?
Sure, so you can contact FLAP. We have a Facebook page, or you can also contact us at flapillinois.org, and we have all of our contact information on there. You can email us, you can call us. We will return calls within 24 hours, or you'll probably see us out doing outreach.
Great. And tonight, how can we help you? How can we help FLAP? What are some things that we can do to help FLAP succeed and go forward?
Thank you. We appreciate this campaign, Give DeKalb County. It allows us to continue allocating those resources to our low-wage workers, and it helps us provide those opportunities that otherwise wouldn't be possible.
So you can find FLAP along with all the other organizations that are on our program tonight on the Give DeKalb County website. And we thank you so much for coming tonight, Claudia, and letting us know about FLAP and the great work that you're doing, not just in DeKalb County, but throughout all of Illinois.
Thank you, Dana.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Take care. Thank you.
All right. And then next up, we have a special performance this evening from Dance Dimensions. So we're going to cut now to Dance Dimensions. I have Miranda here from Dance Dimensions, and here you go.
Okay. And
Megan Finnegan.
And we are from Dimensions Youth Ballet. We are a nonprofit organization, extension of Dimensions Dance Academy, and we currently have 43 dancers in our company, and these are girls and boys who want more from dance, and so they audition for the company. Today, our goal is to raise $2,500 on Give DeKalb County, and these funds go directly to our scholarship fund. The scholarship fund is very important to me because as a young dancer here in DeKalb, I auditioned for a lot of programs and was unable to go due to financial constraints. So our scholarship fund allows these dancers to be able to go on to summer intensives, which is kind of the pathway and the program needed if they're aspiring to be a professional ballerina. Do you have anything else to add to that?
One of the programs that we've launched this year is our Ballet Honors program, which is more like by invite only based on the talent that our instructors and Miranda see at the studio. And that gives the girls a better opportunity to audition for more intensives that are ballet focused, and they want more ballet training, which is our heart. We put on 2 productions every year, pre-professional productions. We put on a ballet every February, and then we have an upcoming show in June as well.
And then each year we do nominate 3 dancers from our company for our Excellence in Character Scholarship. So the funds that we receive from Give DeKalb go to that as well. And those dancers are nominated by our staff and then voted on by their peers. And those go to dancers who show great commitment and all the characteristics that we look for in our company members. Kindness, compassion, hard work, and all of those things. So we have some of our dancers from our company, from Ballet Honors, here today, and they're going to do a little demonstration.
I love it. Thank you guys for being here.
afternoon, evening. It's Give DeKalb County, guys. We don't know what time of day it is. All we know is that the donations keep rolling in. We are currently now at $1,973,120 raised so far. But I want to talk a little bit about what exciting prizes that were happening today during Give DeKalb County. So we've already talked a little bit about what this day is. Over 150 nonprofits participating across the county, raising money for all the missions and vision statements you've been hearing so far. And I hope you all, again, have been inspired by what you're hearing. But there's been some great prizes that have gone along with this day. And let's review just a few of them because a lot of them you guys have already made happen. One of them was Quick Start, which we got to announce, I believe, last night. Anyone in the DCMP can correct me if I'm wrong. They're not here. Oh, Noah is. Hey, friend. But it was a very exciting time, which was if $250,000 was reached by the start, $5,000 was going to be unlocked for the bonus pool, and that was done with mail-in donations alone. So thank you to such generosity in our community. We were able to kick that off with one of the prizes already. So thank you so much. It has been a lot of fun already. We're going to be taking a break here, but again, if you want to make your donation, go to givedekalbcounty.org, select your favorite nonprofit, or 2 or 3 or 10 or 150, and get your donations in before midnight tonight. Take a quick break, and we'll see you right back here.
Hello and welcome back from the break. We are back here live during the fun telethon, everything going on, variety show and more. I hope you took the time to donate during your time off because we've got a lot of more excitement coming your way, but let's take a quick look at the board. What do we got? We are at $1,975,000, $410 raised. That is fantastic. We keep creeping closer and closer to that $2 million. Guys, it'd be really cool if we could get $2 million while we're still on this live stream. So you've got 90 minutes, no pressure. But again, you have until midnight tonight to get those donations in. And you can also get them mailed in donations. We even had some in-person donations today, so lots of ways to give. But let's take a look at some more of these fun figures. We are at 6,768 gifts with 2,085 donors. And I think that's a number that so many of us across the nonprofit community get so proud of every year. It's not the dollar amount, it's how many donors and how many of those gifts are coming, because it is so exciting to see those $5 donations come in to those $5,000 donations, because each one of them truly makes an impact. So I was talking a little bit earlier about some of those prizes that we had. We kicked off with the quick start, but we had some other great prizes that we did this year as well. So this year, because of the America 250, if you haven't heard, it's coming up on the 4th of July this year, and we decided to bring that in to Give DeKalb County, start a little bit early. So we did an America 250 drive. So we're going to reward 10 nonprofits with the most new online donors with a $250 bonus. So if there's a nonprofit that you haven't donated to before, maybe think about it. It could be patriotic and be ongoing for an impact in your community. So give as much as you can. And again, that could be just $5, and then you show up as that new donor and can get that nonprofit into that goal. Some other exciting things we have is the Stronger Together. This has been a goal we've had in the past, and I think it really gives the mission of the day is while there's 150 nonprofits, it really is an all ships rise kind of day, and we couldn't be happier. So this is for the top 3 small, medium, and large nonprofits, again, with the most donors, which I think as we're looking as the DCNP, the organizers of this amazing day, huge shout out to Ben Bingle and his team and everyone that makes this day possible and so easy for us nonprofits. It really is about rewarding the amount of donors that are coming in, because that engagement from that first time donor to maybe that kid who's making their first donation and really getting into philanthropy for the first time, or if it's a seasoned donor that knows their nonprofits, loves this community and wants to see their impact go farther on this day. We really appreciate and hope that we can reward you with those different prizes. But the ultimate prize of the day, we know, is that bonus pool. And again, it is over $200,000. Huge thank you to anyone that's already contributed to that bonus pool. It is really those dollars that make this day go farther. So quick, how does that bonus pool work? You get a lot of questions. What's that match? What does it look like? So a quick breakdown for you, nice and easy, is it's a proportional match. So for example, we just saw Dimensions Youth Ballet, fabulous performance there. If they were to raise 2% of the day's entire total, they get 2% of the bonus pool. So that nice proportional match really makes sense. And again, if you're looking at $5, that $5 isn't just that, it goes even further. And again, speaking personally, putting on my Egyptian theater hat, it is really this day that really recenters us, reminds us why we do our mission, and it is because of donors like you that remind us why we do our mission, why we want to serve our community, and the impact you can make. So I hope you've enjoyed so far. Let's move on to this next impact story. We're going to go right over to Ed and Andy, and we are so excited with the Kishwaukee United Way. Let's head over there.
Thank you so much, Janine. Those were amazing updates. We have Andy here from Kishwaukee United Way. Andy, I know the United Way does so much amazing work in our community. Tell me more about it.
Sure. We're actually in the process right now of preparing for the next 3 years, getting to our centennial. Gosh, to be able to say, hey, we've been here 100 years to serve DeKalb County residents is just amazing. And of course, you know, most people know us for being the organization that goes out, fundraise, does workplace campaigns, and then gives back to local nonprofits. We currently work with 17 nonprofits and fund their missions. And so, you know, the initiatives are around education, health and safety, income mobility, also providing stability and resiliency for the actual community. But today what we're trying to do is create more awareness around the ALICE population. And so the ALICE population is asset limited, income constraint, and employed. And so these individuals are full-time workers, yet they're living paycheck to paycheck, and they're literally one emergency away from going financially, in debt. And these are our nurses, nurses' aides, child care workers, neighbors who really are working full-time and they're just trying to find the basic needs for their family. And so we help uplift those individuals, and we partner with our agencies in the county to be able to work with them. A statistic that I just came up with this morning as we were looking at recent stats, 1 in 4 households in DeKalb County classify as ALICE. And if you pair that with our poverty levels, that's 40% of our residents that are needing help and needing assistance. So that's staggering. So being able to come out here, create that awareness, and be able to raise the funds here for Give DeKalb County Day is just amazing. To be able to, share that with all of our agencies, to be able to raise that awareness and get that out there, it's just amazing.
Thanks a lot, Andy. I know you guys have a 211 program. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So that's the other part that we really are trying to promote. It's one of our best programs that are well known, but it's also probably one of our best kept secrets. And so 211 is a 24-hour service that we offer. It's countywide. It's actually all throughout the state as well. And we connect people, if you have an emergency and a fire and you're dealing with housing, we'll connect individuals with the families that are needing that support for temporary housing or emergency housing. If you're dealing with that, you're probably dealing with food insecurity and also, utilities and things of that nature. So we really connect with them and get them to the point where they can actually get some help and assistance from those nonprofits.
That's amazing work. Oftentimes it's a lot of the work that goes unseen, behind the scenes. And I know also that United Way partners with other local nonprofits. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure, absolutely. We actually provide some assistance for our child cares in town, the Growing Place and the Learning Center. We also work with 4Cs, providing some assistance for them to be able to give, whether it's tuition reimbursements, things of that nature, helping support the nurses stations throughout the county, being able to, really meet those needs of those child care workers. Again, probably looking at about 40 to 60% of those individuals are receiving some form of assistance. So being able to help fund that is just absolutely wonderful.
That's amazing, Andy. Thank you so much for sharing everything about United Way. I know we can find more about you online. And if you want to make a donation tonight, please find the United Way at the Give DeKalb County website. So thank you so much tonight, Andy. Next, we're going to get one more update from Janine quickly. We know these numbers are going so fast. We want a quick update, and then we have a segment right after that.
Update from the Give DeKalb County News Desk. We are at $1,978,556 raised. So again, closing in on that $2 million mark. Make those donations happen. We want to see that $2 million mark before 7 o'clock because we're greedy and we're excited. And this is super fun and a day of impact. And we want to see you guys make that impact because this community is so giving. And we hope that you've been inspired so far. So let's move on to our next guest. We have the Kishwaukee Valley Heritage Society Museum. Let's see what we got here with Dana.
Hi guys, welcome back again with our next guest. We have Kat from the Kishwaukee Valley Heritage Society. And if you haven't been over to the Kishwaukee Valley Heritage Society, it is one of my favorite places to take a break and just relive history in our DeKalb County community. Kat, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
So Kat, tell us a little bit about the work you do and tell us about how Give DeKalb County helps you.
So a lot of what we do at the museum, it is cultural heritage preservation. So we're preserving the past for future generations. And we do that through artifacts and the interpretation of those artifacts through written works and research. And we have a platform that we use called Past Perfect, so we do digitize those things, so it's not necessarily just the artifact itself, and it's also kind of like a library system, like the Dewey Decimal System, so we can relocate those artifacts when we want to use them, share them, and it's also an open forum where others can use our resources as well.
Well, I love libraries, so thank you so much. So how's the written word impacting our history?
So the written word started out as cuneiform, and that was the first generation of kind of what you might say a revolution as far as communication is concerned. And then the next is the printing press.
Yep.
The
So you've
printing
brought
press.
some things here
Yes,
today with
yes,
us, some
the
historical.
printed word. So it started off with cuneiform, the printing press, and now we're in the midst of another sort of communication revolution with AI and all
Right.
kinds of social media communication. So this is a really exciting time to be an anthropologist.
Well, I love going over to the Historical Society and uncovering some treasures. Some of my favorite things were, the written words are amazing, and all of the different pieces, the gym uniforms.
So cute, the little bloomers.
So tell us about what you've brought here today with you.
So I brought a selection of literary works that are local to Genoa. So either local authors or stories that were written about Genoa. This one, many people are familiar with. It's been around for a long time, and it's a comprehensive history of Genoa Township, and there's some really great stories in here. Sometimes I just like to open up a random page and just read for some inspiration. And then another one that was written about Kingston Township and their schoolhouse fire. That was written by one of our board members, Alice Paulson. And then this little gem here was written by our board member, Ms. Cynthia Weiss. And this is a very interesting piece because it has to do with her childhood playground where she would go for summers up in the UP. And she still owns this property. And she did some amazing research on it. And she's taught me quite a bit about doing thorough research and finding out things about artifacts and stories and relating it to people.
Well, Kat is a wealth of knowledge. If you have an hour free, she'll take 2 and teach you all about the community. Genoa is so lucky to have the Historical Society, and Kat, her love for our community and its rich, rich history. So tell us a little bit about how Give DeKalb County can help.
So what Give DeKalb County means to us is the opportunity to make all kinds of programs to reach out and enrich the community. So we're looking to make a green space at the back of our property to encourage people to stay, picnic, be out in nature. We want to make a butterfly sanctuary for the monarch butterflies, and we also want to have a tiny library out there just to be having that inviting space. Even though we're not open, we still want to be open to the public and accessible.
Wonderful. So thank you, Kat, so much for being here today. We appreciate you, and we welcome you to check out the Historical Society and to give to the Historical Society today through the Give DeKalb County website. Up next, we have some special friends from the Kishwaukee College Foundation, and Ed is going to take us with them.
All right, Dina. All right, we're so excited tonight. We have the Education Foundation tonight, Kishwaukee College. We have a little skit to go for you. Let's start it up today. Here we go.
Welcome. My name is Courtney Walls. I am the foundation director at Kishwaukee College. So, DeKalb County, these next few minutes are just all about investing in our leaders, builders, and dreamers right here at home.
That's right. If you've ever gone to college and you know someone who's taking classes at Kishwaukee College or just believe education changes, this one is for you.
And of course, if you've ever known me, we're also going to have just a little bit of fun with this.
Okay, let's break it down. Kishwaukee College doesn't just teach classes, it opens doors.
Obviously, and there's lots of doors in a college, so throughout the Kishwaukee College Foundation, students not only get scholarships, emergency support, but they get that hands-on learning opportunities right here at home.
And for many students, that support is the difference between stopping out and moving forward.
Absolutely. So it's not just about education. It's really keeping students on track, to finish what they started. So let's play a quick game. So, all right, Eddie, I'm going to read a statement, and then you get to decide, is it a kish or is it a myth? So.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So, kish or myth? Kish, you must pay separately for fees and books.
That's a myth.
You're right, it is a myth. Oh, yeah, good job. All right, so Kish offers our all-in tuition. So you get one price. That's unheard of. One price covers your tuition, fees, and every bit of required course materials on day one.
Wow, that means no surprises. Students know the upfront cost and you're ready before the first day of class.
If that was only my story back in the day. Yeah, absolutely. So, next question. Many Kish students balance school with full-time jobs and families.
Think answers. That is not a myth.
You're right. It's a Kish. You know, it's a real life for a lot of our students here at Kish. All of them have jobs. Students have all kinds of responsibilities. So it takes all kinds of students, and a lot of them have a really busy life.
And it's exactly why scholarships and emergency funds matter so much. They help students stay enrolled when life gets complicated.
I think we all for sure know that one. You're right. So here's another question. A small donation doesn't really make a difference.
That's not a myth.
Oh, myth. You know, even small gifts add up in a big way. When you consider that over half of our Kish students are first-generation students, every dollar helps create opportunities for them.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, last question here. Graduates from Kish go on to careers that directly impact our community. Kish or myth?
Is that a myth?
Kish. You know, we're talking about our healthcare providers, our education, our teachers. Teacher Appreciation Week, you know, and manufacturing, business world. Every one of our graduates you see every day on a daily basis. I bet if we look behind the scenes right now, you'd see some of them now.
Well, let's keep that belief going.
You know. So when you give to Kishwaukee College Foundation through Give DeKalb County, you're giving to your neighbor, you're giving to your kids, you're giving to your teachers. So we're in this together, and we
donate today.
Thank you. And please, if you're a Kish alum, stand proud because we are here to support you.
Thank you so much for sharing your time and those Kish myths. Kish does so much for our community, and we're so lucky to have such a great institution. We're going to kick it over to Janine one time, really quick, Janine. I need one more update. Let's see where we're at.
All right, we are back at the Give DeKalb County News Desk. Real quick update. We are going real fast, $1,981,994, and we've got a really exciting one next. A famous legend is in the house, guys, so get ready for it. We have the DeKalb County History Center, and you don't want to miss it. Let's see what they've got in store.
Welcome back, guys. This is so exciting. We're here tonight with the DeKalb County History Center. We're all about creating strong communities and...
Oh, excuse me. What year is this? And why is everyone talking into those glowing rectangles?
It's 2026. Who are you?
Baron Johann DeKalb, at your service.
Wait, the Baron Johann DeKalb?
Very same.
Okay, for those of you just tuning in, Baron DeKalb was a major general in the American Revolutionary War who fought for American independence. You maybe have heard of him.
I crossed an ocean, I fought for liberty, and I gave my life, all for the cause of freedom. And now you're telling me that there's a county named after me?
There sure is, right here, DeKalb County.
Well, they have excellent taste. Yes.
And that county has a rich history, founded in 1837, shaped by agriculture, innovation, and generations of families building community right here.
And who ensures these stories aren't lost to time?
Well, that's where the DeKalb County History Center comes in. They collect, preserve, and share the stories of the community here. They have exhibits, exhibitions, archives, and programs that connect people to the past right here.
Ah, yes, yes. The history is not merely the past. It's the foundation of how we define a community of people.
Exactly. They make sure that those stories are kept for future generations.
Oh, okay. Yes. And there's some exciting things coming up?
Yep. They do. They have some things coming up.
Oh, yes. I heard there's on May 30th, a We the People of DeKalb County exhibit, a phrase that almost sounds familiar.
Exactly. It's part of the 250th anniversary of the United States coming up, and this highlights the people of DeKalb County, the past, present, and future.
Ah, the people, always the heart of the nation.
It's all about local voices and what connects us across all generations.
Well, then you must see it. For understanding others, you better understand yourself.
It's really what it's all about here is community.
When I fought for independence, for American independence, just to make that noted, I believed in something greater than myself, than the stories and the struggles and triumphs of ordinary people. I knew that it mattered.
And today, the DeKalb County History Center carries that forward. They're preserving the stories of our community, and just so they're never forgotten. It's an amazing place. So that's why we're asking you to support DeKalb County History Center during the Give DeKalb County Day today.
Yes, in my day, we called upon citizens to fight for freedom, but today we're calling upon you to give.
Your donation helps bring exhibits like We the People of DeKalb County to life. We're going to care for historical collections and keep these stories accessible to everyone.
And whether your contribution is great or small, it carries the weight of legacy.
This year, new donors make an even bigger impact. So so if you've given before or if you've never given, now is the perfect time.
You know, Dana, I may be a visitor from another century, but I can clearly see your history is worth preserving.
Join us in supporting the DeKalb County History Center.
Donate today.
And
Hi, we're Family Service Association of Greater Elgin. I'm Catherine Quintanara, the HR and Communications Manager. I've been here What makes your approach unique?
We definitely help support kiddos feel comfortable and safe in our environment, and we actually are currently joined by our recently graduated certified therapy dog, Henry. Hopefully we can get him in the camera a little bit. Henry, take a look. It's really helpful to have him in therapy sessions to help children feel safe and begin their healing journey. And so we really love being able to have Henry available here at our Elgin location.
Do you work in crisis situations or the legal system?
We work closely with first responders in a couple multiple important ways. Our crisis intervention unit can go alongside first responders in our Aurora area and actually help with the escalation of situations right in help connect families, youth, or adults into services in the moment. We also respond to 90-day crisis calls and provide immediate support to anyone who might be in a mental health challenging situation. And when someone is in crisis, our SAS team also goes out and does crisis intervention and assessments, and they can help with whatever situation is taking place and help connecting them to resources that might be available in their area.
Last but not least, how can people support our work?
Community support is vital to the work that we do, especially here in DeKalb County. People can give through donations or help sponsor an event. We actually have one coming up. Our Mental Health Awareness Month is May, and our 5K is taking place next Saturday on May 16th. You can feel free to look us up on Facebook or Instagram. We always have different events posted, from Dine and Donate events throughout the years that we have scheduled, and of course, Giving Today at DeKalb County Gives is a really great way to support our agency.
Thanks for sharing and thanks for watching.
All right, we have John and Stewie here from Stagecoach Theater. They're here to perform a song from an upcoming number for SpongeBob SquarePants at the Stagecoach Theater. Take it away, John and Stewie. Let's see it.
Do you want to introduce ourselves?
We can, I guess, or not.
Or not. Let's just go.
I got you, and you got me. I don't need my glasses on to see we're both pretty lucky. Stuck inside with no TV. Still I'm stuck with you, so I'm as happy as can be. Let's have some fun together. We'll be best friends forever. BFF, that stands for us.
Nothing's more important than Give Day, SpongeBob.
Maybe so, but all I know is right here we've got all we need to make today pretty special. Let's explore, open every drawer.
Hey, you found my long-lost cheese.
That's what friends are for. Let's have some fun together.
You're my best friend forever. BFF, that stands for we're best friends and this is the friend dance. We're best friends and this is the friend dance. We're best friends and this is the friend dance. We're best friends and every little thing that I can think of doing just sounds better. Doing it together. Every little thing that I can think of doing just sounds better. Doing it together. Doing it with you.
Hey Patrick,
Yes,
what kind of sea creature gets the most fan mail?
I
Don't know. A sea star.
don't get it.
Don't worry about it. Key change.
Floating high like a bubble in the sky. Feeling good just like I should. And you're the reason why. Let's have some fun together.
We'll be best friends forever. BFF, that stands for us. This can't get any better. You're my best friend forever. BFF, that stands for us. BFF, that stands for us. BFF, that stands for SpongeBob and Patrick. That stands for us. Oh!
Wow, what a great performance. Make sure you check out Stagecoach. Go find them on the Give DeKalb County page and make your donation today. That was so much fun. Okay, when's the next performance?
So we are currently celebrating our 25th anniversary in our building. We have a streetcar named Desire that opens next week. Then June 18th to the 28th is when SpongeBob will go up.
And it's our turn.
Okay, make sure you go check out SpongeBob at the Stagecoach We're so excited. Thank you so much.
Yep.
That was
Thank
so
you.
great. We'll see you guys. Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you for donations.
Of course.
Thank you.
Welcome back from break. We are moving on in this exciting day. I hope you guys have been having a lot of fun. I feel like I just get to sit here and watch all this exciting stuff, and I'm getting inspired. I hope you are too. Quick check-in before we move on to all the excitement I have to my right, guys. It's a lot going on, and it's awesome. We are at $1,989,934. Keep those donations rolling in. Again, you have until midnight tonight. Go right to GiveDeKalbCounty.org. There you can search for your favorite nonprofit to donate. So let's head it over to a little culinary showcase with Jessica and Ed. Let's check it out.
All right, we're really excited today. We have Jessica Sandlin here today. Jessica, you want to come up here? Yeah, I'd love to. Jessica is here from CASA. I'm involved with CASA through 50 Men Who Cook, but today is about more than that, okay? So today we're gonna do a little cooking instruction here. I'm gonna show you what I use for my classic salsa that actually won the event the last time I was in it with my steak tacos. But while I'm putting this together, Jessica's gonna be telling us all about what's important to CASA right now.
Awesome. Thanks, Ed. So CASA, for those that don't know, stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. So we are appointed by the court system in DeKalb County to represent all of the children that enter court through no fault of their own, but due to abuse or neglect by a parent or a guardian. So most of the children we serve are in foster care. They've been removed from their parents and placed in a foster home, either with a relative or traditional placement. And what we do is we go out and visit the children, we talk to their parents, we talk to everyone involved in the child's life. And our goal is to make sure the court has accurate, objective information for what's happening in these kiddos' lives and what's in their best interest throughout the whole court process. So, a little bit about what's coming up here for us and how you can make a difference. First and foremost, today, Give DeKalb County. We would love your support because your donations today can give a voice to these children in court. But then we have our events coming up. Do you want me to start previewing those events?
Yes, let's talk about what's happening for your big events coming up. I see you have this really cool, colorful outfit on. Tell me about this colorful outfit.
Yes, so I am geared up for Color Run. So our Color Run is a 5K. It's on June 6th, Saturday, June 6th at Sycamore Middle School. The race kicks off at 8 a.m. and registration is open. So if you want a fun t-shirt, wear your color. I've got color on my socks. Wear your tutus, wear your bandanas. Come out for a really good family-friendly event on June 6th.
Okay, so year over year, I've been able to donate my time and my efforts to 50 Men Who Cook. It's near and dear to my heart. My family has been involved with the event since almost the beginning of it. Can you tell me what's special about 50 Men Who Cook and why that's such a key event for you guys every year?
Sure. 50 Men Who Cook is our signature fundraiser, and this is the 22nd year. So what we do is we bring out over 50 men from the community who give us their favorite appetizer, side dish, entree, dessert, and even we have professionals. So just like Ed's Tacos that won a couple years ago, you get to taste amazing things when you come as a donor and as a supporter of that event. So it's a really fun time. It's super unique. You get to try so many different foods, and all of that money goes back to CASA.
Okay, so let's talk about this salsa for just 1 second. It is the simplest dish you can make for a party, okay? Jessica, next time you show up to a party, especially a Mexican fiesta, this might be the easiest thing you can bring, okay? It's very simple. We have tomatoes, we have onions, we have jalapeno peppers, we have some cilantro, we have some salt, and we have some chili. This is the special sauce right here. It's called chili arbol, okay? It's a little spicy, so go light on it. But if you put this in your salsa, I promise you, it's magic, it's magic. Okay, and this is what I used for the winning tacos last time, okay? So you put it all in a big bowl, okay? And then we go, and just like movie magic, we have our already done salsa. Let's try it real quick. Let me know what you think.
And don't forget about whiskey, wine, and cheese.
Oh my God, we almost forgot. Jessica, another one of your big feature events every year is Whiskey, Wine, and Cheese. Tell me all about it.
Whiskey, Wine, and Cheese happens in December, the first Friday in December every year. We'd love to see you there to purchase some beautiful live wreaths, enjoy some cocktails, all in support of CASA.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Definitely try out this salsa recipe. It's so simple, and make sure to come out for all of CASA's big events. And I'll see you at 50 Men Who Cook this year. Let's see if I can get another, where do they put you?
Gold spoon.
They get a gold spoon. So if you win the event, you get the jacket. And if you win again, you get the spoon. So I'm going for my second spoon this year, and I'm happy to support CASA. We're so lucky. So thank you so much. Make sure you find them on Give DeKalb County and make your donation.
Thank you. Next up, we have a special presentation from the League of Women Voters. Take it away.
I'm Molly. I'm Cynthia. I'm Christy. And we're here from the League of Women Voters of DeKalb County. 1920. The League of Women Voters was founded to support and defend women's right to vote. Fast forward to today, and the League works to empower all voters, regardless of sex, gender, race, or ethnicity.
The League helped to establish the United Nations, support the Equal Rights Amendment, and the National Voter Registration Act.
The League continues advocating for voting rights and issues ranging from education and conservation to healthcare and immigration. Now, for nonprofits in our community, Give DeKalb County is like a holiday, truly a holiday. And so we'd like to share a classic holiday poem with you.
'Twas the day of Give DeKalb County, and all through the land, nonprofits were excited with all they had planned.
The League has a history of hard battles won, but its mission is far, far from done.
Protecting, promoting, voting, conservation, and women's rights, members stayed up and worked all through the nights.
Every vote matters. We should all have a choice. Defending democracy means finding your voice.
This year will be busy for our great nation, and we can do it with your donation.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies, so much. That was so great. We love your costumes, and make sure to vote. All right, and next up tonight we have In the house with us, special guests, we have Safe Passage.
My name is Christine. This is Libby. We are with Safe Passage. We want to thank you to everyone, thank you huge to everyone for giving DeKalb County and being a part of today. It's all about the power of community coming together to make a difference.
At Safe Passage, this one day of giving has become so much more than fundraising. It's a day that reminds survivors that they're not alone.
Every single donation, no matter the size, helps provide safety, hope, healing, and support for individuals and families experiencing domestic violence and sexual assault right here in DeKalb County.
Give DeKalb County has helped Safe Passage strengthen critical services like our 24-hour crisis response, emergency shelter, counseling, legal advocacy, and prevention education.
This annual day of generosity has also helped us respond during some of our most challenging times, when shelter needs increased, resources were stretched, and more families needed support than ever before.
What makes this day so special is that it truly belongs to our community. Businesses, families, schools, donors, volunteers, and first-time supporters all come together with one shared message: we care.
The excitement and encouragement we receive on Give DeKalb County energizes our staff, advocates, volunteers, and survivors alike. It reminds us why this work matters every single day.
One of the best parts of this day is seeing how many people rally around all our local non-for-profits and realize that even the smallest acts of generosity create a lasting impact.
Together, we are creating safer futures, stronger families, and a more compassionate community.
Thank you for believing in Safe Passage.
Thank you for standing with survivors.
And thank you for providing year after year
that together we truly make a difference.
Meals on Wheels puts together the vegetables, the fruit, the protein, the milk, the bread, everything. It comes as a complete meal without having to buy the ingredients that we would normally buy.
We serve over 300 meals a day. For some of the people that we serve, this is the only human contact they have each day.
The people living in, they always have joy while we're doing it.
We're a nonprofit, and we really love to partner with other nonprofits like the library to provide books.
I like to read new authors, and that's a good way of doing it.
Most recently, we had partnered with Tales Humane Society to offer our Home Buddies program. The client who is getting that hot meal is also getting food for their pet to continue to be their companion. And then again, like our pet food program, Sweet Life Garden Group will bring in volunteers. They create bouquets. The volunteers will take the flowers, and it's just another way to brighten up someone's day.
As you're aging, you still have so much pride in who you are and what you do, and they really want their independence.
I don't want to move and go to assisted living. I don't have to.
We want to stay in our home as long as possible for the freedom and independence to do what we want to do in the rooms that we have.
Coming back home to where your pet is, where your flowers are, where your book is, where you can sit and read and relax, that's what our programs provide.
All right, that was an amazing video we got to see about VAC. I'm here with Cammie Loving. Me and Cammie got to do a speed tour this year. Dana, we went over to VAC and we saw so much about what's going on behind the scenes, but for everyone that wasn't there, didn't see the speed tour, tell me what's important for VAC, what's going on today. Tell me all about it.
So we highlighted our two programs. Our two programs, nutrition, transportation, meals, and rides. It's what people need to get around DeKalb County. That's what we're going to provide to you guys. We're going to provide that to seniors. We're going to provide that to the public. We're going to provide it to individuals with disabilities. We are a donation-based program. We have over 100 rides to 200 rides daily going throughout DeKalb County with over 20 drivers. We have 18 Meals on Wheels routes, with 15 of them being a volunteer base. We are meeting you guys in the community where the need is, and we could not do it without Give DeKalb County. We couldn't do it without the support of everyone in this county. So thank you to DeKalb County, thank you to Local Exposure, and together we were able to provide meals, we were able to provide transportation, and we are thankful.
That's amazing, Cammie. You know, VAC does such an amazing job in our community for what they do, and getting the behind-the-scenes look from some of these nonprofits really spoke to my heart, and it really showed me how our community comes together to help each other out. So thank you so much to VAC. Definitely find them on Give DeKalb County tonight. Donate your dollars if you're so passionate. We're really excited about what VAC does. And now we got another update. We're gonna kick it to Janine, and let's see what's going on at the DCNP.
Hey, we are back at the DCNP news desk. We've got a lot going on, you guys. We're getting so close. We're getting so close. I'm getting excited here. We're at $1,997,028 to add to that. We're so close. We're so close, you guys. So thank you so much for the generosity that's been coming in over these last 90 minutes or so. It's exciting to see when that dinner hour swing happens. Again, if you haven't donated yet, you still have time. You have just under 6 hours, T-minus 6 hours to get your donation in. Again, to make those dollars go far, givedekalbcounty.org. You guys, we have some really exciting stuff right next to us. So let's head it over to our friends at Oaken Acres.
Oaken Acres Wildlife Center admits 2,000 wild patients each year. From frogs to foxes, we see it all because every life matters. Can you guess what fun fact belongs to what species?
Hi, we're Oaken Acres' most resource-intensive patient. Who are we? Little raccoons. We get almost 200 of these a year, and most resource-intensive means that they're our most expensive patient to raise.
I am able to have up to 6 litters of babies each year. Who am I? Bunny.
Studies have shown that I can interpret stoplights in urban areas to avoid getting hit by a car. Who am I? Coyote Pup.
I can bury up to 10,000 nuts a year before winter. Who am I? A squirrel.
I can rotate my head 270 degrees. Who am I? I'm a nestling eastern screech owl.
I'm born the size of a jelly bean and I won't see the light of day for 2 months. Who am I? An opossum.
I get to stay with my parents for 2 years until I'm kicked out to make room for more babies. Who am I? I'm a baby beaver, like Wally.
We also field thousands of calls each year from the public regarding what to do when they find an injured or orphaned wild animal. Let's debunk some of the most common myths we hear.
Lots of times at this time of year, people say, oh, there's a raccoon outside. It's during the day. She's rabid. That's a myth. Okay? She's out looking for food for her little babies. They're very resource intensive, both places. Thank you.
Myth. A fawn sleeping in my garden is an orphan. False. They're fed every 6 to 8 hours and just waiting for mom to come back. If they're uninjured and resting quietly, leave them alone.
Myth. If you touch a baby bird, the parents will not feed it and they will abandon it. False. You can put that baby bird back in its nest if it's uninjured and warm. Birds have almost no sense of smell, so they will not know that you touched that baby bird. If he's healthy and uninjured, leave him alone. Get him back in their nest.
Myth about bunnies. They are abandoned because I never see mom. False. Mom only comes visits the nest twice a day to feed them, so you will rarely see them.
All right, we're back. We are back with Kathy and Mark from Oaken Acres. This is one of our special surprises today. They work with wildlife in our community. Kathy, tell us all about it.
Oaken Acres started when I was 5 years old, but we won't go back that far. I've been an animal rescuer, my mom said, since I'm 5. But when I turned 35, I decided I needed to do something more special with my life and just decided that wildlife was my passion. Started volunteering at a center in the suburbs, decided to open my own place out here in DeKalb County. 42 years now. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So tell me about any initiatives you have going on right now. Is there anything special going on at Oaken Acres, or where can people find you?
The most special thing going on at Oaken Acres actually is babies. We have a baby season that is like consumes every bit of energy every person at Oaken Acres has right now. We work basically from about 7 a.m. in the morning till 10 or 11 at night because we have almost 400 orphaned wild animals there right now.
We have such a beautiful little owl here. Tell us about this baby.
Remember the storms a couple weeks ago, the really bad storms that we had that knocked the trees over? Her tree fell over. We got another owl too from a different part, but screech owls are cavity nesters, so once her cavity was gone, we couldn't put her back anywhere. They don't feed their babies somewhere else. So we've had this baby who's now about a month old for 2 weeks. She still can't fly. Should have named her Grouchy. She always looks kind of grumpy and angry, but in another 2 or 3 weeks, she's going to start little flights, like fledgling flights, and they're just totally adorable babies, and they don't get a whole lot. Mark's got his hands around her. He's scared to death that she's going to fly off. Yeah. We don't want it to be like a Tonight Show Jack Hanna segment where they're running all over, but if you could just drop your hand a little. Hear her clicking?
Yeah.
The beak clicking, that's a defensive posture. Even at this age, they know how to do that. She'll be with us till she's about 4 to 5 months old. So we still have another 3 or 4 months with her.
Oh my gosh. So are you looking for volunteers to help with her?
We have several volunteers. We also have 17 staff over the summer. It used to just be me. But now that we take in 2,000 animals a year, yeah, it can't be me, just me.
Okay, so we have some other beautiful examples here. Let's see what we have here. Oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh my God. You got us. Oh my God.
These are baby raccoons.
Oh
Mark
my
can hold one, and I'll hold one.
So
These
cute.
are about 5 weeks old now, and they're orphans. We have 40 more of these if anybody is interested, but no, we don't ever adopt any animals out. That's not what we do. They all get released back to the wild, the ones that are able to be released back to the wild.
Oh my gosh.
And these two little guys are orphaned like a lot of our animals. Either their moms get killed by cars, people don't want them in their house. That's their crying. They're looking, yeah. People don't want them even in their yards or something, and they hire nuisance trappers, and then 3 days later they call us saying, uh-oh, something's wrong, we've got these screaming babies. Nuisance trappers don't necessarily take into account the fact that there are going to be babies left over that are orphaned, and we end up with some of those too.
They are the cutest things I've ever seen.
I got one cuter.
No.
Oh, here we go.
One cuter.
No. I don't know if I can handle this. So hard not to want a pet.
Oh my God.
This is a baby coyote. We have 13 baby coyotes right now. A mother came in with 8 babies. We've kept her with her babies. This little guy is just 2 weeks old now. Well, actually, she's not little. She's the biggest of the ones we have still in an incubator. Her name is Moose, just because because you're big. And these guys were just found out in the middle of Prairie Oaks Forest Preserve.
Oh my God.
In a pile. And nobody knew where they came from. no mother around or anything like that. And so a very kind person brought them to us, and we've had them now since they were 24 hours old.
So how many species do you guys take care of on a yearly basis?
Oaken Acres is pretty unique in the wildlife world, especially in Illinois. We are the only center in Illinois that takes every legal species. So we normally take in somewhere between 38 and 46 different species of animals.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so how do people find you? Is it a visitor center? Can people actually come visit?
It's more a hospital setting.
Okay.
One day a year, we have we call it Donor Day, so that our donors can see where their donations go, like today, that they have been so enormously generous with us today. Today is kind of like a dream. It's almost like I don't want it to end, and I don't want to close my eyes tonight and wake up and find out I didn't really raise that much money. But these are the guys who raise the money. They do. Their stories, people love their stories. People love to hear about the success that we have with these babies, and some of the trauma and everything that they have to go through before they even get to us. There's some really, really sad stories that we can turn into really happy endings.
That is an amazing story. Thank you so much for coming out today. These beautiful animals, it feels so good to know in our community that there's people looking out for everyone even down to these little guys. So we really appreciate you showing everybody what you guys do. And you know what, definitely you gotta go out today and you can find them these guys.
On the web,
yes.
openacres.org. You can find us, obviously, our page on GiveDeKalbCounty.org. And it's just a terrific day for us. It's a terrific day for these little guys, because they're going to cost, we figured that one litter is going to cost us $4,000 before we're done with them this year. I know.
Well, I'm sorry, if there's any extra money, can we get Mark a turtleneck?
Poor guy is like getting, they were just climbing him like a little tree.
We do tell the raccoon feeders to wear those farmer's defense gloves.
Yeah, you guys are just one with all the animals.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Kathy.
Thank you, and thanks for doing this.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you
We're
so much,
lucky to
Kathy
have
and
you.
Mark. We're gonna take a break again, and then we'll be back
Quick
with some
break.
updates.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that break. You guys, the only exciting thing besides the raccoons and the baby coyotes, we crossed a threshold. We're over $2 million. Get so excited. Thank you so much to the generosity of this community. It has been quite a day. Thank you again for getting us over this exciting threshold, but we'll check back in with some more updates, but let's get on to our next showcase. We have a very exciting guest. We are gonna be welcoming in the Black Atmosphere Project with Ed. Let's send it over to them.
All right, we are really excited. We have Patrice here with the Black Atmosphere Project. Patrice has a little performance for us. Let's see it.
All right. Once upon a time, there was this little girl. She had big visions and big dreams and doing big things. They tried to pin her to the world. She had to break free. She couldn't let her sesame try to control trees. Her power was something they denied her. They tried to erase every great thing about her. She broke every lock and chain, so she devoured. She doubled up on all them freaking cowards. This was her moment for life, earning the stripes. Daily practices all through the night. This was her life. Her mental health was reeking at night. She doubled up so she could see through the night. Those moments in pain while walking through rain. Don't you ever feel ashamed to reclaim your main. Matter of fact, can you say her name? Tracy rose from ashes, soared through skies. With everything well, she embraced her life. She braved the sight. Woo! Sitting in the mirror. Yes, embrace it. Don't be afraid. Alright, 'cause in this moment I just take back my life. My life. My life. This moment I just take back my rights. My rights. My rights. Welcome to the DeKalb Mental Health Space. Grab your popcorn and remote control, because it's time to take back control of your life.
All right, thank you so much, Patrice. You know what, Patrice, while you're here, tell me one thing, what's important to Black Atmosphere Project? Tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing over there and why this is so important to you.
This is important because bridging the gap between mental health and physical disabilities, there are barriers. There are a lot of challenges, and a lot of people sometimes fall in the cracks of the concrete and they never make it. So this is for the people that are no longer here with us. I have a lot of people that did not survive the mental battle, and this is more than just an organization. It is about really uplifting those who really need the help without judgment. So your donations today helps somebody go along the way through whether that be housing or just an environment that they need support, because not all people have a supportive household. So I know what that's like. We all can, relate to some point. And this is about just celebrating one another and loving each other.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What we've seen here tonight is how many people come together to support our community on so many levels, and mental health is one of those things in our community that we always need people behind the scenes helping folks out. So we really appreciate your hard work in our community. Find the Black Atmosphere Project on Give DeKalb County site. And now we're heading over to Janine for an update.
Thank you so much. I hope you all are hearing the impact today, and I know you are, because we are over an exciting milestone, $2,006,301. Thank you so much to everyone in our community. Thank you for our community sponsors. Thank you for our media partners. All of this the success is because of you and supporting your community today. So let's put it over to our next special guest with Fox Valley Community Services.
Hi guys, welcome back. And I am here with my special guest, Fox Valley Community Services. And I recently learned that Fox Valley Community Services does awesome work in our community for our seniors. So I'm going to pass it on over to Caitlin, and they're going to give us a little presentation.
For more than 50 years, Fox Valley Community Services has been a steadfast and joyful companion on the journey of life for seniors. Established in 1972, having grown roots in the heart of Sandwich, Illinois, our mission was born organically, humbly, to meet the most vital needs of rural seniors. Not only do we run an active senior and community center and provide assistance in-home, but we also offer daily care in-center for adults too. Just last week, lack of funding required that we close our second ADS location. We really do count on our village to ensure the continuation of our mission, and we'd be privileged to have you as part of it.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, is also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
Protecting this space is part of looking out for those around us, bringing vital care to our families and neighbors, preserving a human-focused space, and filling non-negotiable gaps all around us. Your support offers long-reaching dignity, respect, and independence. All our gratitude for your support.
I'm Ed Valdez. I'm president of the Sycamore Parks Foundation, and this is what community looks like to me.
Our mission is to make connections between resources and the essential needs of a vibrant park system. You see, community to us is music in the park on a summer night. It's kids getting their first shot because someone made it possible. It's new pickleball courts being built and adding windscreens to make them more usable. It's adding more obstacles to the skate spot that was built in the park. It's trees planted today for people we'll never meet. And sometimes it's just making sure someone doesn't sit out because they couldn't afford to. And that's what we do. We don't just support the parks, we make sure they're for everyone. It doesn't take much to make a real impact. So the question is, will you be part of it? Search for the Sycamore Parks Foundation on the Give DeKalb County page and make your donation tonight. Thanks so much.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with special guests from Kishwaukee Symphony Orchestra, and they just had an amazing performance this weekend. You guys did incredible. I was lucky enough to watch their performance, and I'm here with Tammy, and she's going to give you some information, and they're going to play a little something. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. So I'm Tammy Farrell. I'm the publicist for Kishwaukee Symphony Orchestra, and I have here with me Courtney Hannah McNamara. She's our general manager. And I have Ann Monska-Smelser. She is our concert master. Both of them are violinists, and they're going to play for us. But first, I wanted to give you a little information about the KSO.
The Kishwaukee Symphony Orchestra is about to enter our 50th concert season, first gathered informally in 1976, and then concert seasons ever since then. Our mission is to engage, educate, and enrich the community through music. And we have a subscription series of concerts, 5 each year. In addition to that, we have free Halloween concerts. We have a children's concert, which is attended by over 1,000 local school students. We have outreach performances. We do lots of scholarships and instrument grants and a kid project to provide instruments to local students. So many opportunities for us to be involved in supporting the arts in DeKalb County. And we are going to play for you today a fiddle tune called The Lover's Waltz. Not something you'd probably hear in a KSO concert, but fun music that we hope you'll enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to cut right now to Janine for another update, and we'll be right back.
So much. I hope you guys have been having as much fun today as I have, because I've been just as surprised as you have. Violins, cute baby raccoons. I don't know if you saw the little owl, but all of this is just a tiny taste of all of the great nonprofit work that's happening right here in DeKalb County. Thank you again to all the donors. We are officially at 2,014,759 donors. All of that's going to stay right back here in DeKalb County. So let's move on to our next showcase with Barb City Manor.
Bringing in Barb City Manor. Come on in, guys. All right, we got Sarah Davis here from Barb City Manor, and she's going to introduce Barb City Manor to you and tell you a little bit more about what they do there.
Thank you, Dana. So we are Barb City Manor. We are an independent living community. We have our rose of Barb City Manor between the two thorns of Barb City Manor. So Ann is our associate director, and this is one of our residents, Doug O'Brien.
Hi, Doug. Tell us about you.
I'm retired. I'm living in luxury. And the young ladies asked me to come with them this evening and celebrate this event.
Yes. It's a special day today. Obviously, we're celebrating lots of things happening in DeKalb County, all the organizations here, and then there's over 150 ways you can donate to Give DeKalb County. There was something else that we were going to be celebrating tonight as well. I heard that you have a special hidden talent?
Well, they do say that. We'll just, time will tell.
Mr. Valdez,
Okay.
do you want to cue this up?
Yes. So Dana and I started on this project almost 5 years ago, and today marks our 5-year anniversary of doing this work together. So we're really, really excited to be here today to enjoy everything that's happened with all these nonprofits and to Give DeKalb County. So the fact that this all came together was so special. So now we have a little song.
Are we ready?
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Everybody in, we want to thank everybody for coming to watch, for coming in person tonight. We can move this up a little bit and let everybody up. So this was such a creative workforce of so many people, but behind the scenes here, everybody would love to have you come up and say a little goodbye and a little happy birthday and say thank you to you guys.
Yes, today was so special. We really want to thank all the nonprofits involved with Give DeKalb County and then the ones that showed up tonight to teach us more about what they're doing. We got to thank all the folks and staff here at the Regal Center. They did an amazing job by hosting us. We have to, we have, where's Chris? Thank you, Chris.
Come on, Smart TV, get in there, come on, guys.
The other people we have to thank, of course, is these young students and our organizers from Spartan TV. This would not have been possible without them. It was an amazing organizational thing to put together. So for all of us to come together and do this today, I think it shows how amazing our community really is.
So I want to say too, like if you have an idea to make an impact in your community and you want to do something bigger than yourself, go ahead and do it, right? Like we came up with this crazy idea and then look, you guys are along for the ride.
So thank you. We're gonna blow out our candles and the two beautiful young ladies with like violins, why don't you step up here and play us out? Please, please. Please and thank you, yes.